let's get into our lists. I don't know, Trez. Did you make a list this week, or you got? I mean, this is a tough list.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
Which
NBA.
list?
So
Oh,
it's not a list for the. Oh, you were not on the text message thread we got. Shit, we have a separate.
oh,
message
nah,
thread.
but heard us talking about earlier. It's top 10 players all time.
Yeah,
no.
That's
Well, that's the
the other
second
one.
time.
Yeah.
That's part
This
two.
is the top 10 NBA basketball shoes.
Yeah, top 10
Oh,
NBA
basketball shoes. Oh yeah, I ain't get that one.
So Kari he came up with the topic, but he opened it up to of all time. I mean, I could do ones from this year, but Mike didn't have really an idea of what NBA players are wearing in the moment. So
Yeah.
I'm
we
gonna
expanded
be
it.
fair. I'm gonna keep mine to like current year, but yeah, it's welcome to any
Mine are
basketball
older.
shoe.
Yeah, mine
Truffle.
are older.
Oh, my dog. Damn it. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. My dog just put Who wants to start? Maybe I have a lot of honorable mentions because I kind of kept it really.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I have
7,
10.
8, 9, 10. I got 10 on the, I got 10 on the nose, and
I have 10.
I think I got an honorable mention. Nah, technically I don't, because one of my entries is technically 2 models. So yeah, no honorable mentions.
All right, and you didn't give us any criteria, so maybe I'll start.
Yeah, go crazy.
It might be long-winded. I'm gonna be long-winded, and you'll get tired after hearing me talk and all this stuff. So I kept mine based off of, or I did mine based off of wearability, outside and on court.
Okay.
Historic value, and what do they call it? What's the main important thing? Performance, right? Did they perform on court? Oh, I have a long list of honorable mentions. I'm just gonna run through them real quick. Air Jordan 1, obviously the pioneer in all this. This is the one that started the sneaker hype, one of the first performance basketball shoes with an air unit in it, and people love wearing it. Adidas Harden 9 is his most current model. I think it's a little early in the process, but those things are great. The only thing I don't like about them is that they crease up. So you wear them once, off court, it's not going to be worn off court ever again. You know what I'm saying? Because of the creasing. You can't be walking around with creased up sneakers, and they crease right at the.
And they like all metallic-y too.
Yeah.
They look dope though, man. You wear that with this right sweatsuit or shorts, whatever, it looks good. But they crease up intensely. Jordan 11, a classic. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a great performance shoe at the top. That's why I didn't make my main list. But from a fashion perspective, cultural impact, all that type of stuff, it's there, even though it's kind of faded in the last year or two. And I could put Air Jordan 4 right there. That's another honorable mention on my thing.
Look at you having nuanced takes about Jordan
funny.
stuff.
Yeah.
Hugh, I'm gonna have to go after you because you're hitting my heart right now. This is I'm looking at my list and I'm like, wow,
I could be objective about things.
Nuanced Jordan takes, ain't that something?
Yeah,
I can be objective. I don't understand.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay. Nike Air more up tempo because the second GOAT needs a shoe too, so that's the Scottie Pippen shoe, right? So,
hell yeah, the Jungles.
Yeah, the guy who won all the championships for the Bulls got to get his own shoe, the up tempo.
Here we go.
Converse weapons because Bird and Magic wore them for a little bit. Why not? Reebok
taking it back to the Bill Russell days.
Yeah, Reebok Shaqnosis, first big man shoe that sold units in the big man days, and you can't forget the Reebok Pump.
Yeah,
D Brown, man.
D Brown, yeah, come on, he was jumping over chairs and shit in the dunk contest, whatever.
Holy shit, this was like a well composed little runner-up list. It had reasons.
Well, yeah, I mean, you wait till you see my regular list; it's gonna be good. Air Force Ones, obviously, they're the first Nike basketball shoe, even though it didn't impact the performance side as much. When those are the first shoes that were sought after on the streets, people was looking for those, like in the stores. Reebok Question or Answer. Allen Iverson, AI, got to get his thing.
Allen Iverson on the shirt right here.
Right. And the first transgender basketball shoe, the Sabrina 1.
What?
Men, women, both wore it.
Oh,
I mean, not transgender, cross-gender. No. Cross-gender, like men and women wore it.
We got you.
Men and women wore it. My bad. I didn't mean no disrespect. I don't think. Well, Sabrina's obviously not a transgender, but I misspoke there. I seriously misspoke. I'm sorry. I might cut that out, but Trez, that might be like a good clip.
Transgenders.
PG ones. Like I don't know what it is. I love the PG model.
Wow, I forgot.
That's a great choice.
Jeez.
PG 4s are my favorite, but PG 1s were the ones that all the kids were hooping in and got everybody attached to that line. I don't know why they. Okay, now my regular list. Sorry, that was more than needed for that. I'm gonna start at 10.
That wasn't your regular list?
No, that was not even.
Nah, that was
that was his honorable mention.
That's the honorable mention. Goddamn.
Wow. Hold on. Jordan 1s was in your honorable mention?
Yeah, I'm talking. Did you hear what I said in the beginning of this? This ain't based off nostalgia. This is based off of performance.
Ones. It couldn't crack my list.
Yeah. It's not on. That doesn't even make sense. Come on, fuck out of here. Anyway, number 10, Nike Foam Posit One. Mainly because of cultural impact, and it was a shoe that every ball player that wore them loved. They didn't perform that well. They hurt your feet, but Penny wore them. A bunch of other players. I'm not going to go down the list, but they did their thing in the league. All right. I had to put a KD on my list because the KD 4, that's one of my favorite KDs, and also great performance shoe. Got a strap on it. Let's go. I didn't want to be biased and put a bunch of LeBrons on here, but LeBron 7, aesthetically probably his best looking shoe in my opinion.
That's when the LeBron was taking off.
Yeah, and it has the LeBron 7, got the Air Max. It looks good on feet. You could wear it off and on court to this day because it's one of the better looking models. Yeah, and between that and the LeBron 10, but I picked 7 because it did have some good colorways and stuff. Curry 4 because they built a shoe that could protect his ankles without having that was one of the ones. So that mid-high tier. I never bought a pair of Currys, but this is one of the ones that really made his line take off, and now it's a staple shoe amongst the kids and athletes alike. Soldier 10s, my favorite basketball shoe.
The Cleveland Championship.
The Cleveland Championship shoe, and when I was hooping heavy back. That 2014 to 17, that's the only shoe I rocked indoor or outdoor. I had about 10 pairs of those. I've sold most of them, but now because I graduated to real LeBrons and stuff, but those held it down, and I'm very nostalgia driven there. So that's my number 6. Nike Hyperdunk, when Kobe jumped over the car in those, right?
Yeah. Classics.
Any of those models, I know they've evolved over time, but the Hyperdunk was the real classic in my opinion. And the innovator of the performance low top, in my opinion, this is what really made people want to buy more Kobe's and all that shit. The Kyrie 2.
Oh, Kyrie 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kyrie 2. Not the ones. I like the 2 a little more.
I respect it.
Did he win the chip in those? I don't remember.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. All right. And this one's high on the list just because I think as far as performance, affordability, everything, the AE1. Number 3,
you got
Adidas AE1, and I didn't have no Adidas on here, so I needed to figure. But AE1s have really changed the game as far as aesthetics, wearability, everything, all the above. Performance, people are really fucking with that shoe, and it's really making move. Look at Sean changing his list as you speak. This is a random one, and I'm not even a fan of the shoe, but I think it was the last good Air Jordan as far as you could wear on the court or whatever. The Air Jordan 14. Like the one, the Ferraris that just came out. I feel like those were the last Air Jordans that had some kind of style to them. Plus, they were performance. And now that I'm thinking about it, shouldn't be number 2 out of all the Jordans. But
yeah, I was gonna say
that is pretty high.
I know it's pretty high. Yeah, I should have switched it with another, but I'm gonna stick with this list. Air Jordan 14, number 2, because it's still something that you could wear today and whatever. And it's a 3-way tie for number 1 because they're basically all the same shoe. Kobe 4, 5, 6. That's it. Number 1, because they're still wearing them to this day. On the court. 4, 5, or 6. Like everybody's still wearing them. Nike's still making a bunch of money off of retros.
And Clark got a Kobe 5 coming out in a couple of days.
4, 5, 6, bro. And you can say as much as you want about Jordans and shit, but nobody's wearing a Jordan 4, 5, 6 on the court unless they're trying to be nostalgic, and
PJ Tucker, the only person that probably do.
Can you imagine somebody wearing
he plays 3 minutes
5s?
a game. He plays 3 minutes a game, bro. He ain't getting blistered up, wearing those. But that's my list. Sorry, that was very long-winded.
Nah, that was good stuff.
Well,
Thank you.
I
I
can go
appreciate
after
that
you.
from you, Kari. I appreciate that
Yeah,
from you
nah,
because
I
you
was-
are the sneaker aficionado here. You know
I
more about
was
this shit than me.
engaged, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, come on, come
I'm
on.
telling stories.
Good one,
Let's
bro.
go.
Good one.
Sean, we might as well go down the line.
Yeah,
then.
yeah. All right, so let's
Give
see.
Trez
Let's
a
see.
little time to look up some shoes that he might.
Yeah, I almost got a list. Hold
All
on.
right, so let's see what we got. So these are dear to me because I used to ball in these hard. The Chris Webber archives, those was my. I mean, the leather was soft. You never seen that with the Nike check in the toe.
Yeah.
Yep. So
He
those
was,
was
he was. That's
I
when he
used
was
to ball.
still. Was he
I used
with the? Was he with the in DC at the time when he was wearing those?
these
Ooh,
came out in like
damn.
90.
Or am I thinking about the sensation?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Hugh? Yeah, them joints. Those is my joint. I used to ball
Wait.
in those heavy.
Wait,
The
is this
archives.
isn't it? This ain't it, is it? Wait, I'm gonna put it on the screen real quick. This thing? That's not it, right?
No. Chris
No, them
Webber
the Air
archives.
Unlimited.
No.
Yeah, Chris Webber archives. bro.
Archives. It has the Nike check on the toe.
They had the air unit, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was I used to play that all day because
Oh, I see what you're
Oh,
saying.
that was
those
like
are
this.
hard.
Yeah, that's like the softest ball sneakers I ever played in, just on outdoor, indoor. It was just they broke in so well. I used to play in the Reebok question joints. I mean, I used to ball heavy in them joints, like coming up. The Nike Air Penny ones. I used to play in those too. The Nike, I had the more Nike up tempos on my list. I used to play in those too.
These are what you're talking about, right?
Those are my all time favorite basketball shoe to play in. I'll be honest with you, just as far as comfort and and it was also I like the look of it as well. The the Charles Barkley 94 joints, the black and purple. I mean,
jackets.
I didn't think about that. That should have been on my list.
Those definitely had a lot of use. I used to ball in those heavy.
I could never afford those. That's why I never think about them.
And this is kind of another near and dear joint to me. The Dennis Rodman joints, the worms. I used to ball in those heavy. Yeah, I used to ball in those heavy.
You know
Those
what?
was like,
Oh, God. I'm sorry. Finish what you were saying. Sorry.
and I got the 11s. I used to, I got the 11s on my list. These was always ones I really always wanted. I wanted the Reebok pumps coming. I just never got the Reebok pumps, but I always like kind of looked up to the. I was always like, when kids had the Reebok pumps, I was like, oh man, that seems so cool. I had the foam posits on there. When I saw Bibby with them joints at Arizona, he wasn't even supposed to have them. I was
Foam
like,
posit 95.
Yeah.
Mike Bibby
I
was
was
the
like,
first person to wear foam posits.
Yeah, I remember that game. They brought him out for the national championship. I'm like, yo, with the jerseys and everything, I was like, woo. And then I had the nines on there. I used to ball in the nines too, the Jordan nines. And yeah, that's
your number one.
No, that's my that's the number 10.
That's number 10. Oh, you started at 1.
My number 1 was Chris Webber.
He went. I started from the bottom up because you want to build the suspense. Whatever you started, that's good. That's a good list, by the way. I was very surprised. You used to hoop. Yeah. So I get it. But when you talking about the Dennis Rodman shoe, the Dennis Rodmans with the blocks on them. I forgot what the fuck they were called. Damn.
Indestructs.
No, the ones that
Converse
came out in
ones?
94. The one we was on the Spurs.
Oh yeah.
Those are my favorite. One of my favorite shoes, but I can't remember the name right now.
I had those too. I played in those. Yeah.
What the hell are they called?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Dang,
They had a star. They had a star in the.
That's when he was with Converse.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about no. He was with. Let me go to my Instagram page.
No,
We ain't have no mention of no Converse Aero Jams, Grandmama's.
Oh,
I said
the
weapons.
Grandmamas.
Yeah, like no Larry Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Man.
See, the Larry Johnsons and the CB4s. I feel like those are kind of like cousins to me.
What the fuck is this?
But
shoe?
yeah, those Grandmamas. Those yeah.
Yo, they need to run those back.
Yeah.
I will be outside for those.
Oh, and the Tim Hardaway joints on the low, the crossover joints.
Oh, the Air Raids.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Air
I wasn't thinking
that was like the precursor to the Jordan 8.
Yeah,
they had the same
that's one of my
cross straps.
favorite shoes ever, man. Like
Made for outdoor use. Yeah,
Air Raid, the
people
OG.
used to ball on the blacktop.
Yeah, those are
I
my
I got all the retros of those and the originals somewhere in storage.
I still got my pair of black and gray Air Raids, the Raiders joints.
Oh, damn.
I am so like I'm tripping over this Dennis Rodman shoe. I don't remember the name of it.
I thought it was Converse. No.
No. It's a Nike shoe. I'm looking. I'm on my. Oh, here it is.
I remember. is he had the
Air
backward
Darwin.
swoosh?
The Air Darwin.
Oh, the Air
bro.
Darwin. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I did
And
like
I forget.
those.
I don't even know how I forgot that. I'm freaking up. Fucking up.
Yeah, I did like. Oh no. Damn. You know what? I meant to. Let me do a edit. Those are the ones I meant. No. These are the ones I used to play in more. The Worms, I wasn't playing as much. The Darwins, though, I used to ball heavy in the Darwins. So I want to
Look at you.
switch out the Darwins. Yeah.
That would have been my number one if it was a personal list.
Yeah, Darwin's I used to play heavy in.
Darwin's tough.
Darwin's I used to play heavy in. So I'll put that in my number 7 instead of the Worm joints.
So I ain't
Cool.
gonna do much editing. People will just listen to that. Anyway,
I'm not as,
Yeah.
I'm not as poised as you gentlemen. My list is gonna be a little different. It's not in numerical order, but I could kind of like sort it. But this is all gonna be modern day stuff. I guess it's
all right. I'm ready.
we took it to the past. We're gonna go to the future. Starting off with the 10. I'm gonna have this be 10. You didn't see it a lot, but I'm gonna give a shout out to Puma's Hall Burton One. Minus the injury, it was a great debut for the shoe. Very interesting color. He was performing well in it. I think they got something finally at Puma with, entering into the modern day, trying to attract the youth and the current consumer. Next, we got the Adidas Dawn issue, the current one. I think it's 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool looking. He also had a phenomenal season. Cavs had the best record in the East. He balled out in that shoe, so I had to put that on there. Next is gonna be the Sabrina 2. Like Hugh said, everybody's wearing them. Men, women. It's a little on my list though. Transgender, LGBTQ plus. Happy Pride Month. It's lower on my list because it's very Kobe-esque though.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Very Kobe adjacent. This one is kind of cheating. The next 2, because they haven't come out yet. The first one is going to be the GT Future, which is that model Wale's been wearing around lately.
I thought they released
Still not out.
Really?
And it's pissing me off.
They're fire.
Drop that goddamn shoe, Nike. When they come out, I know I'm probably going to get every colorway. And
probably won't be till next season.
They said holiday. This holiday season.
Yeah, next season.
I will never financially recover. Yeah, next season. This one also technically not released, so that's why they're sharing close proximity. Shea shoe, man. The Converse ones, man. Like
fire.
Championship shoe, pretty solid colorways, very Reebok Answer 4 looking. Hey, man, you can't deny success. He's gotten every major accolade from league MVP to conference to finals MVP. So shout out him and that shoe. Can't
One
wait
of the
for
best seasons ever by an individual player.
Yo, nuts.
If not the best.
Next, we have one from H's list, the Hard 9. They crazy. Harden's last couple with Adidas have just been solid entries, but like he said, they do crease up. That's also technically a championship shoe because J-Dub was wearing them pretty heavy.
Yeah, he was.
I saw that, Hard 9s. Next, we gonna talk about H's GOAT, the LeBron 21, but specifically the Deion Sanders versions, the Prime 93 and Prime 96 versions. Hey, y'all might be ready to crucify me, all the old heads, size 13, back in my day people. They might be harder than like the actual Deion's.
I think they are. Like that particular model. I'm an OG Diamond Turf guy.
Yeah, I like them.
Both 93 and 96 versions are dumb hard. Like I don't know how they fuse them so perfectly together. And I never would have thought to do that, but it's crazy.
He's got a ton of Deion like models. I never bought any of them though. LeBron, Deion.
He's a huge Deion fan.
Yeah, I know.
Next is gonna be the Asia One. She is arguably the best WNBA player of all time. Definitely the best WNBA player currently. That shoe's like $100. Nice low profile. I've heard it's a good performer. That's another one that's kind of crossing over because Bam Adebayo been wearing them. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that his girl?
Yeah, that's his girl. Got put on for shorty. Now we get into the last 2. This was tough to determine which one I wanted to be number 1. But next is the AE1. The AE1 is making hoop shoes cool again to wear off the court. Anthony Edwards is a phenomenal player. championship incoming. This is the first time in a long time that a signature basketball shoe has crossed over past its inaugural season. Like, we're almost 2 years with this shoe. Adidas still dropping colorways, kids still buying them, people still wearing them with jeans. Anthony Edwards still dominating with them. So he's done a lot of different things with this shoe already, and they're like a great price point.
Did it come out the end of last year or the end of 2023?
They came out the end of 2023.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, in December, because my friend at Adidas sent me a pair of the first colorway, the peach ones.
And I
was
feel like it was still fresh.
Yeah, they still cranking them out. And last but not least, another like piggyback from H. I'm giving it to the Kobe 5, 6, and 8. They're very similar. So they number one because everybody could be like, "Oh, I thought you was doing current shoes." With them being Pro Tros, they've updated the tech, introduced new colorways, and brought back fan favorites. It's the most dominant shoe on the court right now. Like kids want them, adults want them, whether it's for nostalgia or for actual playing or just styling. Like you can't deny it.
That kind of you said 5, 6, and 8. Why don't you go? Well, I went 4, 5, 6. That's what I see more.
I know Caitlin Clark and a lot of people got 5s like her, Jalen Brunson. The 6 is arguably the best Kobe of all time.
Yeah.
And then the 8, like recency bias, because they got the What the Age, the Venice Beach Age just came out. For some reason, they don't like the 7s. They don't touch the 7s. And people have actually been complaining.
Is that the one he tore his Achilles on? I don't even know.
Nah, I think he tore his Achilles before that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I think that was early.
Oh,
because
no,
he switched.
no,
he switched. I thought after
H right. I think he was the 7. He tore his Achilles in the 7. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah,
what
he definitely did, because that shoe just went up for auction and it sold a bunch of money. Yep. So yeah, that's probably.
I'm looking it up right now.
The 8. He was wearing the 8s.
He was wearing the
8s.
Oh, he was wearing the 8s. See,
the
7s
elites,
and the 8s look so similar.
Yeah, they sold for $800,000 or about.
Damn.
Jeez. You better tell dude that's going live about that. They need them.
Put them right at the front of the store. Save urban necessities.
Damn.
He needs to sell them Paris dunks he always wearing.
Bro, ain't no way I would be having a. All right. That was about to shit on his character. That was gonna nah. I'm just gonna say, ain't no way my wife gonna be fighting cancer and I got a pair of $500,000 shoes.
Yeah, they say right here. I'm looking up 285,000. God,
crazy.
Yeah, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way I'm trying to fight for my company back.
Well, for the Paris dunks.
Yeah, well, I'm just looking on. I just did a quick search. 282,000 on some site. I don't
probably
even know.
Fake.
It's a whole
No,
bunch.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's a canvas shoe too. That's what's crazy about it. It's not even like
Sotheby's immediately.
Woo.
Get this shit out of here.
We got to hook up. I should get what's his name was trying to get me to sell some stuff on Sotheby's. 56,000. Yeah, Paris dunk lows. They're not. I mean, dog. They all right.
I wonder if that's something Nike will ever bring back.
I mean, how many pairs did they make of these?
I have no. I don't even really know the full story about them.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like a Paris Fashion Week type of thing, and some artist did some shit with these. I don't know. But like, yo, that's how
they said there's 100 to 150 to 200 pairs that were produced.
Yeah, and it's like really sought after. I mean, he got his little size 8 and shit. It's a collectible.
And he be wearing them joints?
He wore them at a sneaker con or some shit. Yeah.
Wow.
One of my homies.
I mean, he came up on a pair though. He didn't spend that much on them. He spent maybe.
I say one of my homies locally, DC legend, don't charge Abdul. He got a pair. He wear his.
Wow.
Shout out Abdul, man.
I wouldn't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it moving because we got to jump into another podcast. Mike, what you doing here?
All right. So mine's not based off performance or anything. I just went off what looks sweet. So
Do it.
the Jordan Luca 1s and 2s, they had some dope colorways. They hard.
How about Lucas?
The Zion 2s, they hard. The Tatum 1 and 2s had some hard colorways.
Yeah, I got my son the Tatums,
Yeah, and then of course I got the Jordan 1s, Jordan 11s. The Curry 6s are hard. The foam posits, of course, and then the Jordan 12s and the Kobe 4s and 6s.
That's all the list.
Yeah, that's good.
Yo, Tatum's definitely got some sneaky.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Bro,
I like.
Yeah. He got
I was
some
about to.
hard
I
dudes.
was about to put a Jason Tatum on there, but I was like,
He ain't have a bad model yet, because even the threes was tough.
And
I
his
ain't like
sneaker's
the
super
threes,
light
bro.
too.
The
His
Lucas
sneaker's
are
super
clean
light.
though.
The
Like I would
blueprint
wear the Lucas.
colorway of them threes had me like, damn, I kind of want these.
That
which
design,
ones?
I just can't get with it. I love the twos though. The twos are hard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For what, the Tatums or?
Oh, the Tatums.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the twos. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
get to my list.
Trez.
So number 10. So with my list, I did overall shoes I've had before, shoes that are kind of like my favorite moments in basketball, and shoes I think are sweet. So number 10, I would say is LeBron Soldier 3.
Damn, a Soldier 3.
Yeah. I used to have LeBron Soldier 3. I hooped in it. Loved it back then. Number 9, I would say Converse Wave 1.3. That was the one with the little white. Yeah. That's like one of my early basketball memories. I loved it back then. Number 8, I would say AE1s. Like y'all mentioned, brother, they've just taken the league by storm for 2 years straight. I had a pair. I got the black and pink ones. Number 7, Kobe 6s. That's Kobe to me. And a lot of people think that. 6, I have the LeBron 6, but the Big Apple. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Oh, the all red joint.
Yeah, I actually love that.
Oh yeah, I remember those. I remember those.
Number 5, I went with Nike Air Garnet 3. I love the colorway. The white and the blue one was my favorite. Kyrie 2s at number 4. Bron Equality when he came out with the black and the white ones.
That was during. Well, that was during what, the 2020 playoffs.
That was like a 15, right?
I think that was like 2015. It was like because I remember he was with the Cavs still with that.
Oh, he's still with the Cavs.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there was a black and white, and one was black and one was white, right?
Yeah.
And
That was Cavs. I think it was
letter.
2017, 18. Yeah.
And then number 2, Air Jordan 12 Flu Game. And then my number 1 personally, it was the Reebok Answer 4. It was a real nostalgia shoe for me. My brother had every single pair. That got me into the shoes. I love it. You know what I'm saying? That's my list.
Solid shoe.
Yeah, those 12s are. I like those too. Those are those are nice.
Can't beat that.
12s, you could wear 12s in the winter on the sun. Like those things was durable.
Yeah.
It's fine. I didn't put any of those like my favorites like that on there. I wish next time we'll do another list with your favorite basketball shoe. Blow all your lists in the way.
Nah, everybody had good lists. Everybody had good lists.
He started thinking. He was like, "Hold on, a couple of these joints."
Nah, I mean, if it was personal shit, I already know.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah, I know it. Look, I had 5 minutes to come up with the list. You know what I'm
No, but
saying?
we was talking because he wanted current, and I was like, all right. But then I was like, current, new, performance, wearability. That's why my list is so thorough. Anywho, let's move on. I'm gonna stop recording and jump back in recording. I don't think you guys have to leave. Just stay here, and I'm gonna come back on.
All right, guys. I will holler at you.
All right,
Mike. Be good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for
should've
coming.
put on my list.
Of course.
LeBron 4s, bro. With the phone posit.
Oh, we done? I'm gonna end
Phone
recording now.
posit's like one of the more